Hey guys, Tuesday, April 16th of 2024. I'm going to go over natural gas, US pre-session open. As you can see, we're finding some life here and some support. We're kind of waking up. As you know, this is the midpoint in regards to market profile, 78, $1.78. This is where the bulls hang out, and this is where the bears hang out. Actually, I don't know. You can look at it backwards. You can kind of look at it. The bears are waiting for you here, and the bulls are somewhere down here. And this is the line in the sand. So you will buy dips, and the bears will short in this area. So this is the line. So once you go here, the bulls want to push. So you get the idea. Value area low is $1.63 all the way to $1.55. Somehow it's kind of waking up right here. Let's go into our simple glance. Nothing's changed on the monthly. On the weekly, I added my midpoint mobile bands, which is this here, and we're below that. And you got to keep an eye out for $1.65 and maybe $1.878 on the top end. And we're kind of smack in the middle in regards to price action. And other than that, value area low, you already know, 155. And on the daily, you can see that we're just chopping sideways. It's just chop fest. So this is probably a market now where you could probably scalp. If it gets down there to 158, just speculating, not trading advice, but this could probably be maybe where you'll dip your toes in and see if this holds and put a stop right below it, just in case. And if it bounces back up, this is where then you recover and, you're short until it resolves. So this is that kind of market that could probably play out, but we don't know yet. Kind of reminds me of like heating oil, where it's just kind of going sideways, where it's just trending at a certain range and it's very predictable. And, this is what it's kind of looking like right now. Sell, buy, sell, buy, sell until it goes either that way or this way. MACD is still negative and the histogram has hit -0, so we got to monitor that. And you're below the moving averages, below the cloud. So it was not going to get too volatile. It gets volatile once we start hanging out in here. This is where it gets wild and erratic, and we got a taste of it right here on the 11th because we were in the cloud, but then fell right off of it. And I think that's it for this chart. Let's look at our 4-hour real quick. On the 4-hour, I put another levels, which is this one right here. If you're interested, I could go like this. You can see it's a 0.875 and the 0.125. That's just to kind of tell me that because I saw it halt right here and I didn't have one. This is one of the levels I have for my retracement that I use, which is this one. As you can see, I go like that. Those are these levels right here on the end. And you got these also, which I didn't add. So this is like your 25, midpoint 75. There's a few here that I added. These are Gann ratios, but I didn't want to make the chart too crazy looking, so I wanted to keep it more clean. What am I doing here? I'm trying to remove... Oh, I gotta put my arrow. I'm gonna remove this drawing. Remove drawing. So yeah. So we're holding here, but this is an area of interest, and I decided to take the buy signal or whatever my buy order around 165. I replaced it with an alert. I want to see if it goes down here to this area. I want to see if it holds, and if it holds, then I'm going to go long. But I'm not just going to buy it because it came here. It just didn't make sense. Even though I see a lot of support down here, I don't want to get trapped and then even push it lower to go test 152. So I'm not going to play that game. So at least give me an alert. I can look at the chart wherever I'm at. If I'm traveling or doing something, I can look at my phone and see, okay, it hit 163, 165, 160. And 163 is an interesting level because this is your 270 degree on the square of 9. So this is the opposite of 90. So if it gets down there, you're the opposite at 90. So this would be the sweet spot to see if that holds. And once I see a reversal, then I'm gonna pull the trigger and go long. I probably won't get it at 163, but probably 165, 167. But anyway, as looking at here, it's waking up. So it's kind of finding support here. Looks like bulls are showing up. Let's go to our midpoint chart. And we don't have a buy signal on the daily. The path of least resistance is to the downside. This could possibly be, because we're doing a triangle pattern here. This could possibly be an area of support or area where bulls will show up to then bounce it back up. And you're holding the 25%. So let's take baby steps. If this holds and it looks like bulls are showing up, your bigger target would be $1.74. Let's see if we could get there. And if we get there, then maybe $1.79, but I don't know if that's going to happen today. In regards, and if it goes lower, you got $1.64. Now for the week, which is this week, we were getting back and forth. This is a 30-minute chart, so it's a little choppy, but I use this for the US session only. So far, it's a buy signal. And your target would be 173, and if it wants to go even higher, 175. This is where it might probably have a tough time because it was acting as support here. The 175 to extreme 178, but I don't know if it'll get up there. We'll never know. And if it's worse, bull trap, and they want to slam it down, your last leg of support for the week would be $1.62, close to the 270 degree. On the square of 9 for today only, which is Tuesday. This is your target, 174. So it looks like they may want to go get it here in the US session and then slam it back down to test this 168 and maybe push it to 165 to 162. That's just me speculating, but this would probably be this is where they want to take it now. They close above here for today. That's going to be bullish as long as you stay above the VWAP and 174. It has the potential, at least to kiss this pivot right here of 178. 178 all the way to 179, $1.79. But that all remains to be seen. And lastly, this is 168. So 176 if they're going to push it up. Between here, 179 and 174 could be targets for today. I showed you all the bigger targets. So it could be, one of this and then go back down or oscillate around here. But if we close above 176, we have the potential to now get to 183. And for the bear case, if we can close, if we go up and then go back down and then take out 168, the probabilities are very high for us to go to 163. The statistical calendar is flat. So it's not much movement, but that doesn't mean anything because, it said it was very bullish and that didn't happen. It went down. So I just wanted to let you know what it's saying in regards to that flat trading day and flat weekday. So it was very flat and weekday flat. I think this is the only flat. So this is like a double flat. So let's see. It's going to be opposite. Maybe it says it's flat and it really moves. It will be surprising, but at least you're aware and you're ready for it, especially for volume. Look at volume on your 5 and your 30 minute and see if there's volume picking up. Maybe the bulls will probably push it higher and hit some stops because I know there's a lot of stops. There's a lot of stops all over here and maybe above here. There's a lot of stops that if they push it up, it might trigger it, but there's also stops down here. So it goes both ways. There's stops everywhere. And they could be on the hunt for stops. So just be careful for that. I'm going to sign out. Hope you like this video. And I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that, guys.